Inyoni as your publishers proudly presents Disruption, another offering by the author Sbu Ngubane. We know Sbu Ngubane for his great work on Yesterday I Cried and Drenched in the Name of Love. But what he has done with his new book, it's out of this world. Prepare to be disrupted.
My name is Sbu Ngubane. I am originally from KwaMashu, Durban, and I am an author in my other life. What really inspires me is really to see people's lives being changed. I wrote my first book in 2016, which was the book Yesterday I Cried, which is most of my books are really not just motivational books, but are books that are about transforming people's lives. Now, Yesterday I Cried is one book that actually, enables you to be able to view, turmoils and challenges of life in a positive sense, and to actually realize that, it's not all gloom and doom. So it actually enables you to see blessings in the challenges that we go through. Thereafter, I wrote a series of other books, which are, again, as I've said, really books of inspiration. My latest book is a book on disruption. And what really inspires that book is really reflections around the many disruptions that we often go through in our lives. The most recent one being the COVID-19 pandemic, which really disrupted everyone's life. And I've observed, how disruptions can actually disorientate our lives. All of us are not immune to disruptions, whether it is disruptions, through just at a personal level, whether it is disruptions, in terms of relationships, or even through bereavement, which I think most people can relate with, especially given the advent of COVID-19. So this book is a book that really meant for people to realize the blessings that are hidden in disruption. That even if you have been disrupted, you are able to find your feet again, and you are able to see the value of disruptions. It's a book that is meant for, I would say that it's a book for everyone, really. Everyone can actually relate with the book. Everyone can relate with having been disrupted, including in a workplace situation. So it's one book that I aim that once people have read it, they will be able, their hope will be restored, and they may be able to find their feet again. But more importantly, they may be able to, because one thing I often say is that disruptions have a way of giving us that opportunity for us to reinvent ourselves. So it's one book that is actually meant for, one to reinvent themselves, but also, I've realized that some people naturally are not just born to conform. You put them in a place, in any place. Some people are just trailblazers. You put them in any place and they disrupt the system. And therefore, if you put them in a place where that has limits, limitations, they tend to be disrupted. Now, this book gives you nuggets, it unbridles you to be able to reach for the stars and to break, the barriers and even the limitations that society may have imposed on you. So this is the book that I'll say is for everyone. It's a book that will completely disrupt your thinking.
This book changed my life. The thing about Sbu Ngubane's books is that they are not only motivational, but they are also practical and full of wisdom. They will change your life. Definitely when you read them, you will never be the same again. Prepare to be disrupted.
Disruption is a catalyst for transformation. It ignites our creative abilities. It affords us an opportunity for us to reinvent ourselves.
Life is a series of disruptions.
I picked you up outside of school. You said, screw my dad, I make my own rules. It was easier.